We all know that winter can be tough on your skin, but it doesn't have to be. Dermatologist Brad Rasmussen is here from LDS Hospital. He has 6 tips to fight the dry winter skin. Thanks for being here, Dave.
You bet. Thank you.
Yeah, we all know this happens to everybody, right? I've been putting a lot of extra lotion on my hands every night because they get so dry. Why is it that the winter and the weather causes our skin to be dry?
Well, we know that in the wintertime the humidity levels go way down. And,
sure.
and also, you know, when we're going from the outside, we would like to, you know, when we go home or we go into the office, we got that heat cranked up. So that heater also tends to dry out our skin as well.
So that hot air combated with the cold air, really, that's the culprit.
Going from one to the other and so forth, and that with the fact that we like to keep our hands clean all the time and wash and be in hot water, all those things can be a recipe for dry skin.
I got you. Okay, so here we have it, in the wintertime especially. Well, how do we stop it now?
You know what? One of the best things you can do is to moisturize. We like to moisturize and keep moisturizing, not just once a day, but many times during the day. That
sure.
includes after we shower, after we bathe. We like to put moisturizers on. People that like to swim, for example, make sure you jump in the shower or the bath and then moisturize right after. So not just once a day, but to moisturize a lot of times during the day.
Okay, so keep that handy, keep it close by. Anything else in there we should be avoiding or should be doing?
Well, you know, like I said, avoiding hot showers. Make sure that your showers are more lukewarm. Don't spend a lot of time in the shower or the bath. That seems to dry us out.
Sure.
Those things can really help.
And that's hard to do sometimes, especially in the wintertime, because it gets so cold. You want to come in and use the shower to warm up.
We're cold. I mean, we want to go in and we want to get warm, and so we want to stay in that bath and shower as long as we can. So make sure we keep that down to a minimum.
So we know that those are a couple in there. I read ahead and I saw that tanning is one that's not good for you either. Why is that? Well,
tanning, you know, people are always going to equate, a lot of people will equate being tan with being healthy.
Sure.
And so people are going to want it, and also it's wintertime, so we want to keep that base going. So, but we need to also realize that, that if you tan too much, it can be a recipe for not only aging, we can wrinkle, we can freckle easier, but also increases our risk for skin cancer.
Right, and someone with fair skin like myself, I know that that's a big issue for me. You know, I know that when the sun hits my skin, it just soaks everything up, right? I get burned really easily. I tan easily once it happens. Believe it or not, it does happen. But then I have a higher risk for skin cancer.
Right, and that's the thing. You need to make sure that, and look, there are going to be people who are going to tan no matter what I may tell someone, they're going to tan anyway because they like the way they feel. And if they do, make sure that if you're going to go tan, make sure you don't get burned. Make sure you get to know your family history. If you have a family history of skin cancer, make sure that you know that history because you're at increased risk for getting skin cancer yourself. And also make sure that you probably see a dermatologist every year to make sure that your spots aren't changing or that they may be precancerous or even cancerous.
And how do you know, as far as with dry skin, when's the time you should see someone like a dermatologist like yourself? You
know what, there's a lot of conditions that are out there that not just dry skin, but some people are dealing with eczema, some people are dealing with psoriasis that make their skin dry and itchy. So if the over-the-counter medications aren't working, the creams, the lotions, or even the thicker ointments, which can be good in the wintertime, if you're not getting any improvement, make sure you see a dermatologist.
And they can really help.
Yeah, there's other medicines that can do a lot of good.
When it comes to skin problems, I probably got them all. You know, or at least I've seen them all. There was a time I was living in a drier climate and then came back to Utah, and my skin just did not love the change.
Oh, that's a big deal. People will come from Hawaii or a tropical area or like California. They'll come to Utah and they'll find that their skin will they haven't adapted that well.
Right.
Their skin will get dry and they'll want tips for to make that more moisturizing, more their skin better.
Of course. And if people want to find out more information, Dave, where do they go to find it?
You know what? I would just go to abd.org, the American Board of Dermatology, which is good. American Academy of Dermatology. IHC has got a great website that talks about how to keep your skin better.
And you do too, right there, ldshospital.org. Of course, we'll have a link to that on our website at goodforutah.com. He's dermatologist Brad Rasmussen here from LDS Hospital. Great tips. Hopefully we'll all keep that moisture and keep our skin dry and make sure we stay away from things that cause skin cancer.
Perfect.
Thanks for being here, Brad.
Thank you.
You bet.